Only with hydroponics, you can cancel the uncertainty of the supply chains. Like through COVID, we had a lot of supply chain issues. So a lot of produce in the Midwest was affected. There's also a rising cost of food right now. It's a great time to start growing your own food, and hydroponics is a great way to do that, as you can grow inside, or you can also grow outside with the sun, and you can move your hydroponics from inside to outside. Have you had salads all year? It's a great way to make sure you keep your lettuce and your salads, your salad greens up. There's other ways you can get started. Can it be expensive? Can you use kits? Can you do it yourself? There's lots of ways. What can you grow? You can grow tomatoes, lettuce, cucumbers, about anything. Radishes, carrots, potatoes, turmeric, garlic, and a lot more. How long does it take? Well, it does speed up the process of the growing, so you can usually get about 2 seasons worth in just a summer. So your food will grow faster, which is great because then you get your produce. All right, so how hard is it to start? We have started green beans in my preschool class. We have about 45 plants. This is my assistant showing us the hydroponics we started in water bottles. We put seeds in sterile cotton balls and had just the sunlight from the window. We also had started seeds in Kool-Aid, iced tea, filtered water, and the city water in Oskaloosa, Kansas. We also put one of them in the cabinet where it was dark, and it has started now to open the cabinet because it's trying to search for the light. How many hours a week do you need to set it up? Well, once you get it set up, it's pretty easy. Just maintain once a week, about an hour, hour and a half. You can break it up into several sections. Just make sure your water's topped off. Test your nutrients about once a week. Right now we haven't added any nutrients to any of our green beans because we wanted to see if they would start fruiting without the nutrients. So half of them just this week. We started nutrients a couple days ago. So on Monday I'll get to check to see if they have improved. Some of our seeds are starting to mold. That does happen, especially if there's not a lot of air movement. We don't have a lot of fans. We don't have a lot of outlets. And with school, we can't have the extension cords or the power surge protectors. So we're only able to use the 3 outlets that we do have. Can your children help? Yes. We have our students help all the time. They love to spray the plants, which I thought maybe would actually hurt them because of powdery mildew. But right now, they've actually loved it. We put a little fan on them if they get too wet. So can we do this with early childhood? Most of the information that I have found for hydroponics has stated that the youngest you can have is kindergarten. I have proven for the last 2 years that you can do it with even students ages 3 and 4. Yes, we have to be safe, especially when we use the nutrients because they are chemicals. You can be started with just a plain empty water bottle, cotton balls, water, and just plain nutrients from the store. You can start with Miracle Grow, even though that's not recommended. There is other things and other products like Master Blend, and there's another one I believe it's called Lettuce Grow. That's mainly for lettuce, but it can be used for other vegetables. And this is my son selling plants. Most of these plants currently in front of him are dirt, but some of them were started with hydroponics. And on the other side, there is a setup that goes to the farmer's market that goes into a trailer to be transported. and it's set up that way. It's pretty cool. So there are many types of hydroponics. There's deep water culture, there's aero garden towers, there's hydroponic towers, and there are even aeroponic towers where the water is sprayed into the air and then drips onto the roots. How do I know when I need to change the water? Well, usually the water will go down, and you want to make sure you have enough air above the water, because your roots do need air and water to grow. They do need a nutrient, and they also need a media. So the media, if you're growing in ground, is your soil. Media otherwise can be cotton balls, rock wool, perlite, and vermiculite. So those are the aeroponics. Are there any questions?